Man, probably the game of the day. Probably, I want to say the game of the playoffs so far. Memphis destroying the Clippers the whole game. I think the Clippers made a run like in the second quarter or something like that, where they kind of brought it. Then Memphis started pounding them into the ground again. Insane comeback at the end. Um, I don't even have words for that. What Nick Young did, and Nick Young isn't really even a marquee name in the NBA at this point. Um, hit three pointers in a row to take it from like 12 to like 3 or something like that. It was just ridiculous, man. I can't. I was kind of wondering when it was like 3 minutes to go and they were down 12, and Reggie Evans made that hustle play. You could tell Reggie Evans was like, "Why is everybody stopping playing? It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over." So I think Reggie Evans was a big part of what drove them to not give up in that game. But man, you don't see stuff like that every day. That was definitely a good comeback. Not good. That was a great comeback. That's one of the best ones I've seen. I was just like, man, who does Nick Young think he is? Reggie Miller all of a sudden, man, that's crazy. Can't believe it. Chris Paul, Nick Young, the Clippers pulled it off, defeated Memphis. Memphis should be ashamed because it was a big letdown. They started being a little bit too pretty on the plays and trying to make the little slick passes for layups, and they was missing layups and all kinds of stuff, trying to be too showy on the court. Man. Clippers pulled it out. Awesome game. Epic comeback. Crazy, man. Write the comments underneath. Tell me what you thought about that. The Clippers versus Memphis. Man, crazy.